Hi. Hello, people. Good evening, everybody. Guys, come in, let's discuss. Who dey there? Who dey there? Now who dey there? Who dey there? Gigi don show. Make una come. Make una come. Make we discuss. Who dey there? Who dey there? Now who dey there? Now who dey there? Gigi don show. Make una come. Make we discuss. Who dey there? My people of Didi Iganes King, una welcome. Let me share out this video. Share it out. Unstable while he was alive, and he really despised his family, and I saw him fantasizing about. All right, guys, that's so it be. And torture. I'm hoping that this is just his fantasy world. Maybe that's why she hated him. He's like a monster. Hello, people of Didi Iganes King. Today we are talking about ladies pussycats. Yes, so that is what we are about to diswangwa today because of what is going on here and there. Okay, guys. Ladies pussycat. I believe you know what I mean by pussycats, because on YouTube we are not allowed to use some kind of words. All right, pussycat is of a woman. All right, so my people, pussycat, as I always call my pussy pot, is also well known as Kpekus. The way ladies misuse their Kpekus, that is what we want to talk about. Be it married or single. In short, I don't even know who misuse Kpekus the more. Whether they are the singles, so whether they are the ones that said they are in a man's house under the umbrella of I don't marry. And we want to talk about today. Fine and good. God gave Kpekus to every woman. It's part of the body. But this time around, many people are now abusing it. Both the opposite sex and the owners of the Kpekus. Okay? Because Kpekus doesn't have meter. Had it been, it is like prepaid meter or postpaid meter that reads whatever electricity or unit you consume in your apartment, it would have been very, very good, so that people can use it to checkmate themselves. People can also use it to checkmate whomever they are dealing with or whoever they are with. Why am I saying this? Yes, I am saying this because most ladies these days, they will misuse their Kpekus when they were very, very much younger. Then at the end of the day, by the time they have decided to settle down, it will be wahala to multiply, as the Bible says. You know, the Bible says, go into the world and multiply. Okay? Multiply fruits. What are the fruits we are talking about? Children. It is as if when you plant fruits, let me use orange as an example. You plant some oranges, and as you plant with the seed of the orange. After some years, the orange will start bearing fruit. All right? And inside that fruit that the orange have started bringing forth, the orange tree, you will see that some of the fruits, some of the oranges will taste sweet, some will taste sour, some will taste sweet sour. But don't forget that that orange seed was planted by you from that particular orange. But by the time you start harvesting the fruits, all of the oranges might not be as sweet. That is how it is. The illustration I am using to talk about this pussy pot that people are now misusing. Most of them now, they will tell you, I'm using my pussy pot because it is my own, not be you get am. Wetin concern you, fine and good. Everybody with im cross when he or she go carry. That is it. Okay? Pussy pot is being given by every lady. As far you are born as a female, you have that pussy pot. And it now depends on you how you handle it. Do you want it to be a public commodity whereby every Dick and Harry comes in, trade with it, and are done, then they will go back to another pussy pot? Or do you want your pussy pot to be intact and sweet and be left or be kept for the real owner? Because the Bible made us to understand that every man have their lost to reap. Every man have their lost to reap. It doesn't matter where you are, where you live, destiny must surely locate the man's lost reap one day. And it could be anywhere. How are you using your pussy pot today? Are you misusing it? Are you keeping it for your partner to come and privatize it as it's supposed to be? Or you are giving it out as a public commodity for sale, osho free? Anybody can come in and come out because it is not like the meter that reads electricity, my people. And I want to still say something, that it is not every joke that is joke. Not every joke that is joke, and it's not everything that we should joke with. All right? I came across a video through recommendation. So I took my time to watch that video, and the story the lady talked about in that video did not really go down well with me. Okay? It didn't go down well with me because according to her story, she said, you know this popular April 1st. April 1st in Africa, Nigeria precisely, we always do it April 1st. You will trick somebody or you will prank somebody, or you want to make a joke out of it, and by the time the person um falls to what you are saying, you will now say April Fool. That is where I'm going at now. That was exactly what this lady said she did years back. She joked with friend, her friend, who is also a friend to her boyfriend, though now deceased, that the boyfriend is at the house not responding, that is unconscious. Can you imagine? This is what I always say, it is premeditated. Before April 1st came, she must have rehearsed that this is what she is going to prank her friend with. She left her house, went to the apartment of that her friend, and told these their friends that her boyfriend is unconscious, that he should please to come, oh. I don't know what is happening with him, oh. He's not responding. I've been calling him, pouring him water, he's not responding. Please come and see what we can do. If it is to call the police or rush him to the hospital, let us go. So this guy, now, is between life and death, and he never thought that that day was even April 1st. That people normally prank friends, family, even parents as April Fool. So what he did was that he quickly put on his clothes, boxers, zip up, oh yeah, look for slippers, run, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So as they were going, running helter skelter, let him go and save that his true friend. On their way, the lady now said that, please, it is April Fool. The guy was like, what kind of nonsense is this? Why will you be playing with this kind of expensive and wicked joke? Of all type of jokes you did not see to make up, it is the life of somebody. She said, that it's just April Fool now, that he wants to see how he will react. She wants to know whether really is a good friend, that blah, 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 which to me it's totally wrong. Because the Bible made us to understand that there is life and death in the tongue. All right, there is power of life and death in this our tongue. All right, that is why you see that some people will say certain things. In the near future, it will be for them, it will follow them. It might happen immediately. It depends on how it wants to happen. Sometimes it might not be immediately, but it will come. That is why in life, always proclaim good things. Wish good for your children. Let your children be better off than you. If you are a millionaire with hard work, encourage your children with hard work, hard work, legit hard work. All right. I know that education is important, but sometimes education doesn't really guarantee one's success in life. All right. So when you proclaim all these blessings with your mouth as a parent for your children, definitely it will follow them in the near future. Let me not deviate. This lady now said that it's April Fool. I am trying to analyze this story because when I watched that video, no, 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 no. I slept over it as if it's somebody I know. I reason it right, left, and center. Okay? So she said it's April Fool. This their friend got angry and said, please don't do this kind of joke anymore. All right, this is so expensive. And that is it. But according to her, she said that same day, that April 1st of that particular year, she and her boyfriend were also invited for a birthday pool party. That same day, but the party was held or done in the evening. They were invited. The invitation states that it's couples night. So two of them decided to go for the pool party, birthday pool party. And according to her in that story, she said the boyfriend is a very good swimmer. In short, she emphasized on it. That is very, very good. Is a professional, let me use that word, when it comes to swimming. She contradicted herself there as well, because I watched that video from beginning to end. She contradicted herself. She said her boyfriend, I will use the word was because it's now disease, was a good swimmer, according to her. Why she is an amateur, she's still learning, and initially she and the boyfriend went to the shallow parts because she is still learning. But the boyfriend that was a professional, a good swimmer, that have all what it takes, all right, to swim, was with her at that shallow part. Then she said they were just having fun and all that. Before she knew, she realized that the boy was not in the pool with her anymore. So she got out from the pool and started searching around. You know, it's party now, busy, everybody with their handbag. Handbag, I mean, is Chiquito. Mhm. With their handbag. So she was looking for the boyfriend, looking for him up and down, not knowing that the boyfriend went to another pool in the same vicinity. That's the same atmosphere where they are organizing the party. But the boyfriend went to another pool with some of his friends as well. But at this time, he went to the deep parts. You see why I said she contradicted herself. So according to her, this lifeguard, they were there, but they were unable to go into the swimming pool. I don't know why it was like that. All right. But according to her, she said she's found the boy's corpse inside the swimming pool, the deep part. She was like, what? What am I seeing? By the time they could do this PCR and all that, what is it called? Is it PCR or this mouth to mouth respiration? It's gone. Oh. The guy is gone. And that was it. That was how the guy died on that said day, that April 1st. So as we will analyze this now, what do you think? You see why the Bible states that there is power of life and death in our tongue. This same guy was the person she said in her prank that it was a prank, that she never meant it, that it was a joke. It was this same guy she said that she went to call her friend that come, my boyfriend is dying, he's not responding, I'm calling his name, he's not breathing. And this same boy was the one that he followed her to the birthday pool party that a friend of theirs invited them. And this same boy was the one that drowned at the swimming pool and lost his life. And according to her, she was even pregnant for the boy. About 3 months pregnant for the boy. All right. The baby, God willing, have been given. Hey, hello, Pops. Thanks for coming. Greetings to you. Happy weekend. Thank you. So, this same boy was the one that got her pregnant, according to her. So, what am I trying to say in essence? Our tongue. The power of life and death is in our tongue. I am not the one that said so, but it is stated in the Bible. Do you think that if she had not pranked that their friend in the morning time that said that her boyfriend is not responding, it's as if the boy is dead, whereas the boy is not dead. By the time the friend that she went to call could rush to go to see what was wrong with the boy, she now said it's April Fool. Do you think that it is because of what she pranked that now became reality in the evening? Because she pranked the boy in the morning of that April 1st, and the boy eventually died in the evening of that April 1st. In as much as God is with us, that is how devil is. So why will you give devil that room? Why will you give devil that chance that is even looking for how to devour you? Then you will now say, my hands are wide open. Come, let me embrace you. That is an expensive joke. So expensive. You cannot say somebody is dead whereas the person is alive, and by the time friends are running to go and see what's up, what is wrong with that person, you now say that it's a prank. And reaching there, really, it was a prank. Nothing was wrong with this particular guy. You see how it is now going, and you people have a pool party to attend that said evening, that April 1st, which this boy, because they said it's a pool party. I always tell people, don't do things because people are doing it. If you know you cannot, eh? Just sit down, look, then say na dog name. Just sit down for one corner, go. They look. I am that kind of person. I don't do things because people are doing. I don't drink because I have friends that drink. I don't smoke because I know people that smoke. I don't want to live a flashy life because I know people that does all that. Sit down, look, then say na dog name. All right. So yes, it is. My husband and kids put it out. It is. So Merry Christmas in advance. So that is it. That said evening of the April 1st, which you have pranked your boyfriend in the morning, he went to swim. You, in that your story, you said your boyfriend is a good swimmer. I'm not making mockery of him. Rest in perfect peace, okay? But the way that guy died, in as much as I don't know him, it really, really got me. Because in your story, you said that guy is a good swimmer. All right? If you really love him, as you said, two of you were swimming in the shallow swimming pool. Where were you? Were you just carried away? You said you don't drink in that your story. You said you don't drink alcohol. Were you carried away enjoying, even though you said that you were having fun? Your boyfriend left you from that swimming pool and went to the deeper end. You didn't even realize, you didn't notice he wasn't at your presence. All right. Then by the time you realize and you went looking for him, he was already drowned. He's dead already. He's gone. All right. So we should know the kind of words that comes out from our mouth. In as much as your story states that you only pranked him by saying that it was April Fool in the morning time, devil had already taken that opportunity. Maybe if you had, because I'm trying to analyze this video I watched, maybe if you had not pranked him by saying that, my boyfriend is not responding, I'm touching him, he's not answering me, I'm doing this one, he's not answering. By the time friends try to go to him, you said on you guys' way that is April Fool. Maybe if you had not pranked that guy, maybe nobody knows, maybe he won't have died in the evening because it's that same day he died. Now, your baby doesn't know the father. Your baby now doesn't know the father. All because of joke. Please, my people. All this kind of negativity joke. Not be everything person take the joke. Not be everything person take the joke at all. This our mouth sometimes, They put us for big palaver. This our mouth sometimes, if it is not well controlled, it will put you in a big palaver that at the end of the day, you will now realize that I no mean wetin I talk oh. In as much as this lady never had any intentions that the boyfriend is going to die, but he eventually died on the same day she said April Fool. What do you think people will think? She's saying people criticize her, this one, do that one, that. Of course, people will surely talk. That is a wicked and expensive joke. I put that on your comments. That is a wicked and expensive joke. Nobody, not even your enemy, will come and joke with you with death. Death is inevitable. It's something that is sure. It is a visitor. You know when you are expecting a visitor, a visitor is different from a guest. When you are expecting a visitor, you you arrange whatever, all the choppings and whatever, because that person is a visitor. Is coming to visit you and might decide to pass the night or even weeks probably. That is how death is. So in as much as we all shall die one day, we'll answer to the call. I am of the opinion that we should not use such words to prank. Sometimes I used to see some videos. They would say they prank their spouse that they are unconscious. What if you go from there? Must you do everything people are doing? That is the bottom line. That is my question. Must you do everything people are doing, my people? Because Michael they do, you won't do. Kelechi they do, you won't do. Forgetting that we all have our own destiny. We all have our own blessings and whatever that follows us. Now, this boy now have gone to meet Baba God. You said he's a good swimmer, oh. As you talk am. My sister, don't be small prank. Don't be small. When I watched that video, I don't know the boy, but inside of me, I was like, what is all this? Devil dey in own house. You use your hand go call and say come. What kind of dirty prank is that? That you are doing April Fool to him. You because people are now coming after you, scolding you and all that. You are saying now that it was April Fool, oh, it wasn't premeditated, oh, you don't know that, oh, that your boyfriend is even a good. You've not seen the video. Oh, I don't just want to mention because I'm trying to analyze. The person is a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. Had it been I have your maybe like WhatsApp contact, I would have shared the video to you. All right. This person is a YouTuber. It was YouTube that recommended the video for me. Okay, you don't like pranks. Me as well. All right. It was YouTube that recommended the video. So I clicked on the video and I watched. It's a short video anyway, like for about 8-9 minutes. I watched from beginning to end. And enough, she was even 3 months pregnant for the boy that died. All right, do. I will test it for you so that you will see what people are just using their mouth to put themselves into. She is even lucky that it even happened abroad because both of them are Nigerians, right? But it happened abroad. She's lucky. She's lucky, oh, because had it been such a thing happen in Nigeria and you now brought it to the public to tell the story that how your boyfriend died. Now, wow, he get as he be, oh, he really gets as he be because in as much as you did not Lego the boyfriend, all right, people were there, even though they did not go for autopsy, people were there. They saw when the two of you came to the party, the pool party. They saw when you guys entered the pool to swim. They saw when you guys were having fun. And according to you too, you said your guy now disease, he doesn't even drink. Let it be as if he was drunk before he went to swim. Okay, and they would have said that maybe that she kill him, but this one, the guy died in the swimming pool. Everybody were there having fun, even herself too. She was at the shallow end because, according to her, she said she doesn't know how to swim, but the said boyfriend was a good swimmer. Okay, you that was a good swimmer, I'm not trying to like criticize you. I'm sorry, you are dead, but your story really touched me. Your girlfriend said you were a good swimmer, but at the end of the day, you died in that swimming pool. You drowned at the deep side of the swimming pool. So when you know your strength, maybe you've been swimming, but maybe you've not entered that kind of massive swimming pool. Like the whole of my household. No, the lady said he doesn't drink, that the boyfriend doesn't drink at all, at all. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. You know, some people are like that. So I would say that maybe he entered into difficulty. You know, it is party. You were late. I've already talked about the story. It is party. So everybody were like with their girlfriends. They are all enjoying themselves. The ones that are swimming are swimming. The ones that are just hanging around are just hanging around. You know, the ones that are smooching are smooching. So by the time, according to her story, this person is a content creator, a big content creator. So according to her story, she said when the when the when the two of them were swimming, she never knew when the guy left the swimming pool. It's as if where they went for that party have different types of swimming pool. So she never knew when the guy left where the two of them were and went to meet his friends at the deep swimming pool. You know, swimming pool now, some swimming pool, especially if the maybe the hotel or the guest house have big land, they build them separately. I have seen hotels like that. They will build separate. They will build for children. They will build for amateur, shallow. They will build for standard and all that. So when the guy left where they were, according to her, she never knew, and he went to join his friends. And his friends, one after the other, they were leaving the pool. The guy was alone in the pool, and I think, yes, different depths. Yes, I think the guy went into difficulty, and by the time help could come, it was too late. But why I'm analyzing this is that could it be a coincidence? April 1st of that said year, in the morning, she ran to one of their friends, that is a friend to the late boyfriend herself, at on their streets, all right, not far away, that the boyfriend is not responding, and the boyfriend is at home, all right, in the morning. So according to her, as that other guy she went to call, that's the boyfriend's friend, rushed to come and see what is wrong with the boyfriend. On their way going to their house, because two of them live together, she now said it's April Fool. This is the story, although I will share the video to you to watch. So that at least with this now you can still tell people to know the kind of prank, the kind of play, because this our tongue what we dey see so they kill and na im go still put us for good place. She now said that it's a prank, and few days back they already invited them to a birthday pool party. That was where the boyfriend died that very day. In the morning, he did April Fool for the boyfriend's friend, which is also a guy. Then in the evening, the boyfriend died. He drowned in the swimming pool. And according to her, she was 3 months pregnant for the boy. Okay. Yeah, she was 3 months pregnant. You need to see the fine, because she's still vlogging with the son to date. The boy is the son is about 7 years now. This thing happened 7 years ago, but I came across the video 2 days ago or 3 days ago that YT recommended it. All right. So this boy now, fine, handsome boy now, is growing up without a father. The father did not see the boy, and not that they were married though then, and they weren't married, it was just boyfriend girlfriend relationship. Then she got pregnant along the way, but the boyfriend, according to her, was so in love with her and asked her to keep the pregnancy, that they will get married after school. All right. But they are Nigerians, but they were schooling abroad. So what am I trying to say? Our tongue, because I talked about two stories today. Then the other one I talk about is about pussy, the way ladies of these days misuse their pussy pots, the way they misuse their pussy pots. And I ask a big question. I don't even know who misuse it past. Whether is it the no, 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 it did not just happen. It did not just happen. But at least we can learn from all these things. When if you watch the video sef, if you are this emotional person, you will shed tears. You will shed tears just like that. All right. So we thank God for everything in every situation. The Bible says we should give thanks to God. But why I'm trying to say this is that there is power of life and death in our tongue. We should be very, very careful with our tongue. Whether it's a coincidence or whether the guy would have delete himself that very day, even though she have not said that kind of dirty, wicked, expensive prank. Nobody knows. Maybe it's even because of the prank, devil now use that opportunity to grab. Because according to her, she said the guy was a good swimmer, which I said that she have contradicted herself on that. Because if you are a very good swimmer, safe, and this is a swimming pool, it's not like it's a river or a lake or pond. If you are a good swimmer, you can you know how to swim, even though you get into difficulty, you can swim yourself out. There was a guy that deleted himself, I think about 3 4 years ago in Nigeria, whereby a boat capsized. All right. I've forgotten the guy's name. Young guy like this. A boat capsized. I think the boat was carrying about 50 something persons. This guy saved only him single-handedly. Go, come, oh, come, like that. We save, drop this person at the river bank, go back, drop the person at the river bank. He carried everybody. I think remaining the last person or so. I've forgotten that story. It happened in Nigeria, whether Bayelsa State or something. He was coming with the last person. I think that one now will be tiredness. Only one person. That is what we say that person is a good swimmer. At the end of the day, he lost his life. He could not make it anymore. He died. He drowned because he was so weak. Only one person swimming to and fro, up and down, up and down. Will bring this person, drop. Immediately he will go back, bring this person, drop, just to save. He saved 40 something persons. This is true life story in Nigeria. 40 something persons. Then at the end of the day, he died because he became so weak. Eh? That is why in the Western world, they allow children to start swimming on time. Yes, they allow children, like my children can swim, but I will not say that they are very good swimmers. So, but they can swim because when they used to learn how to swim, I used to follow them to see what's up. My husband insisted that they must learn how to swim. So enrolled the three of them. Eh? And they swim with their friends. I will be admiring them, but me that is old mama like this, I cannot swim. So when I know that I cannot swim, and I am in a midst of friends that want to have fun swimming, will I go and deceive myself because I want to show big woman or big girl? I cannot do that. When my local stream in the village, if I want to bathe, as you know how we do now, this our local village life. If we want to bathe, maybe you want to take a quick bath, you go to the river, I will be at the front side, or I will fetch water from there and go to the house if I don't want to swim. If I want to swim, I want to catch fun, I will be at the front there. You will see small, small children going into the deep side. That is what they are come to know. That is how they have trained them. I wasn't trained that way in rural area. So you cannot compare somebody that is trained in rural area right from even 7 days. They started throwing the baby inside river. Alright, small, 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 small. Don dey throway am. Before you know, the pikin hand go don dey strong small, small. The way the white people does, when they want to teach their little children how to swim, you understand? You see their small baby, like 3 months, they will hold the baby. The baby will be doing leg, doing the hand like this. Gradually, they are teaching from young age. That is why you see that most of them are swimmers. But I said that this lady contradicted herself because in her story she said her boyfriend is a good swimmer. Then if your boyfriend is a good swimmer, how come he now entered into difficulty that he cannot even swim out to save himself? And where were people? All of them were there drinking and eating free food. Somebody was struggling for his life inside the water. Eh? You went with somebody to party. Instead of you to be by the side of the person, you said you two of you are in love with each other. You were carried away, and in your story, you said you don't even know how to swim. So, what are we talking about now? What are we talking about? Eh? So, that is how it is, my people. When we talk about these things people are doing and you want to emulate good things. You want to mimic anything, let it be good. Let it be something that will be positive, not all this kind of story. Now, you said people really criticize you, this, that, but you have, thank God you have come out of it. And thank God that God really made you to come out of it, because it's like a stigma. A stigma. And thank God you are married today, happily married, as you said. It's a stigma. Anybody that sees you, anybody that sees that little boy, that remember the story or have lived, like a comment I saw there, I saw one comment, even though the comment there are thousands of comments, but there was one that was at the top. I think the person said she knew about the story, that she was even at the city. She lived in that city when that event occurred, that sad event occurred. You see, what am I trying to say here? Our mouth. Prank good pranks. Prank good pranks. You don't need to use life to prank. All right? Then the other one I'm talking about, girls, ladies, stop misusing your pussy. Stop misusing it, because there are lots of what is it called, STI now. You know, STI for now doesn't have cure. It's not like STD that you can get medications. All right. So those of you now that are saying that my pussy pot is for me alone, now me get am, nothing concern you. Don't, yes, nothing concern anybody, but the way you people are misusing it, and at the end of the day, tomorrow, God willing, you want to settle down, you might not enjoy it or allow your partner to enjoy it. Yes, you might not allow your partner to enjoy it because you have misused it. Even those of us that are even still in matrimonial homes too, because there are some people that are in matrimonial homes. they are still misbehaving. Oh, they are still misbehaving. They no wan settle down. They no wan still stay inside the marriage. They still dey distribute the pussycat up and down. Misbehaving. Reasons best known to them. Okay? But what am I trying to say here in essence is that if you know you want your pussy pot to be public commodity as a married woman, then don't marry. Don't marry. Or if you are married and you know you are not enjoying life the way you want to when it comes to your sexual drive, then you leave the marriage. Then you know that you are free. Than for you to go and misbehave, because that is what most women are doing these days. And it baffles me. Africa that they say they have culture, Africa that they say we have tradition. I know of somebody that told me opudentially, face to face, that if she finds out that her husband cheats, she will cheat. I said, like, seriously? Instead of you to put your knees on the ground as an African woman you are, you said you are married. Instead of you to put your knees on the ground and pray for the salvation of your man's soul to God, you are saying that you will cheat. And eventually she did. She did not because the man cheated. She did because she wants to satisfy her sex urge. So what are we talking about? Using your pussy cat anyhow. Pussy cat of these days now doesn't have respect as it used to be in the olden days, in the 18th century, in short early 19th century sef, before we were born. Those time that they have black and white television, black and white um pictures, you will see people, they respect themselves, both man and the woman, they respect themselves. But this time around, they are even putting it on display that I am vacant on the forehead. Imagine somebody sent me a video. I will even post that video if maybe after this program, if I remember, as short. Somebody sent me a video. The lady is saying that um if you can pay so amount, I will give you this one for free. Hey, my people, Kpekus now, you can see it's now being misused anyhow. That if you pay so time, so amount, she will give you extra bonus for free. Hey, my people, things dey happen. Oh, is it the poverty rate in obodo Nigeria that is causing all this rubbish? Eh? The highest bidder, yes. So no be small thing. And she brought her face. She brought her people. In short, people no get shame again. The way would people, all these bad guys don't have joy. That is how some people now are so shameless that you will be ashamed of their shame. This particular person that told me years back that if she finds out that her husband will cheat, that she herself will cheat. If she finds out that her husband cheats, she will cheat. And they even dey shame her shame. And they shame her shame. Gradually, I thank God that God eventually cut off that friendship, because I don't need those kind of people in my life at all, at all, at all. Before she said so, maybe she has been doing it, or probably she is planning to do it, and which she eventually did, and God even embarrassed her that pregnancy occurred. You see why I've been hammering on this DNA test every now and then that federal government should introduce. Let me use the opportunity to tell men, if you know you are with a woman, because they said love is not all it takes when it comes to marriage. There are lots of things that is involved. If you know you are with a woman and you don't trust her ways, her leg not pure, Me, if I see the one that is even annoying me sef are the so-called married people wey be say their eye not done. Your eye not done and you say you want to marry. And the marriage we are talking about is that not just like you are cohabitating. Oh, they married you, they paid your bride price. They married you. Sometimes sef some even legalize it. Some even wear white wedding, even though say na sin, say you don dey kawashi sins wey Bible talk say make we no do. Or belly station sef, or you don born after 3, they still wear you white gown. That aside, we are talking about, you said you want to settle down. Then why will you not? Why will you not zip up and stop misusing that pussycat? Let it just be for that your man. If your man refuses it, you don't now you enter, you don't enter, you bear the consequences yourself. All right? And if you know that you are tired, instead of you to go out as an African, then you know what to do. If because you know you cannot hold body, they say body not be firewood. If you cannot hold body, if you know you cannot hold body and you are with that kind of man that doesn't understand things, and instead of you now to go and start kawashing anywhere, right, left and center, then you waka if that is your priority. Because there are some people that can even abstain from kawashi for months, for years, they can stay away. They don't see it as a big deal. But for those that are like public dog that I cannot, that those are the people I am talking about. All right, then you can walk out since that is what you are into. Because of that, if you don't too much say you not fit bear am again, you waka. How I wish it have meter, but thank God somehow it have meter, because by the time you want to settle down, you want to get married, you want to start having babies, na that time you go know say e get meter. Okay, why am I saying this? A lady that said that before she will get married, before she will kawashi, she will marry first. Okay, fine and good. The man said, okay, no problem, I will wait. Eventually, they got married. And now, by the time the man entered the pussycat, it is something else. It's not even what he expected. He never born. Number one, you don't do all the D&C wey dey for work, you know, the abortion, you don't do. All hospitals, they know you finish. You never marry, you don't pull belle, pull belle, pull belle, pull belle. Your new husband now, or your husband to be now, what will he enjoy? People make mistakes at their youthful age, yes, but not something that you'll be doing all the time, all the time, all the time. I came across a video whereby a lady says she sells CD condom for a living. People might find it funny. That is, she's mobile. She sells it on traffic light on the road. People might find it, but when I watched that video and I slept over that video, I say yes, what that lady is doing, instead of her to use her body to look for money, she used what people do to look for money, what people do to get money, without taking precautions, without taking how dem dey call am, prevention to themselves. At the end of the day, they'll put themselves into wahala. That is what she sells, and she's proud. She said it, and she's making money out of it. It might look unusual. So what kind of unusual business is that? Not forgetting that some guys cannot even go to the pharmacy or the chemist to get one for themselves, and they want to do quickie. So by the time then you go to that traffic light, everybody knows her at that traffic area. She sells, make her money, package it for you. She is even safeguarding you so that you don't contract STDs or STI. It's business. As far as legit, it's business. Please, women, I use God take beg una because we dey shame. Some of us dey shame. Like as I said, that lady, I shame for her, as if she's even my friend. The relationship was just as if she's even my sister, whereas the relationship was just a friend. She opened her mouth to say such a thing. It's not because your man wants to cheat that is why you wanted to. It's because you love to. It's premeditated. It's because you want to do it. It's because you don't have control over your body. It's because you are carried away by other people. It could be the opposite sex, it could be the same sex. Okay? What about threesome? Some people will say, I don't cheat, but I do threesome. What is the threesome we are talking about? I do with my husband, myself, and maybe a female, and my husband likes it. Like seriously, you are in that kind of relationship. Your husband likes threesome. You, himself, and maybe probably a friend that is a female, same sex of you, and you are applauding that man. I think two of you need deliverance. Yes, two of you need deliverance. It's also the misuse of pussy pot I am talking about. Because such things supposed to be done in private. It is only dog and probably some kind of domestic animals that you can see having fun in public. But to the best of my knowledge, I've not seen pussycat. I don't know if any other person have seen pussycat. Pops, if you have seen pussycat meeting in public, let me put your yes or no, please, because I have not seen. That is why you see that they always use this adage for ladies that are wayward, that cannot keep themselves. They call them dogs. They call them dogs. That is the word they use to qualify a lady that is a public commodity, as I call them. They call them dog. She can go with anything. Sometimes sef, they do it oshofri. Sometimes sef, even though it might be you are handsome, you are fine. In short, they have different reasons. They do all that rubbish. They want they call public dog. They don't have self-esteem. They don't have respect for themselves. They don't have respect for their family. They don't even think of their future. All they are doing is misusing of their Kpekus, because they will tell you, nothing concern you, na me get am. In as much thing that you get am, except you don't want to settle down tomorrow. If you want to settle down tomorrow, then what will be left for your partner to enjoy? By the time you have finished disgwangwaring the pussycats, all different styles, position, and colobi, then what shall become of your partner tomorrow? You that is listening to the sound of my voice or will come across this video someday, that have terminated a lot of pregnancies, all because you don't want to become a single mother. Mistake that you can avoid by buying this condom. Condom is very, very affordable. If you know you want to have fun, all right? If a lady buys a condom, she wants to have fun, she have a boyfriend, and you know that there are different reasons you need all these protective gears. Apart from pregnancy, STIs, all these sexual transmitted infection and disease, they are real. They are real. Is it because we as Africa, we hardly go and do checkup? We don't check our body system. We don't check anything concerning us. Our own na just make we find the money kpoko kpoko kpoko. By the time you eat belleful or say government make am compulsory before you enter work, like as some expatriates used to do, before you go to work, you have to do this major medic. They will check every damn thing in your body, every damn urine, everything, whether you have infection. If say dem dey do am like that, e for still good. As you dey born your pikin, dem check you, check everything for your body. Alright? So that is how it is, my people. In short, this video, if you notice me, I'm not even concentrating on this video because I'm still recalling that story that I talked about. It's still affecting me. It's still affecting me. It's affecting me in the sense that as if I know this person. This is not my popular kind of video because as I'm talking to you, sometimes it will still flash me back about that story. And that her video have given her thousands of views. All right, my people. So don't misuse your pussycats. I beg of you. All right. If you know you have made a mistake before, let it be the past. Let it be the past. Not that you will keep doing and repeating same thing over and over again. Ladies of these days don't have shame. Girls of these days, they not get whatever at all at all. Everywhere, they are even ready to even date their boyfriend's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, neighbor, whatever. In short, they are ready, even their landlord, they are ready to date. All because they want, whether it's money, I will call it, whether it's satisfaction, whether it's spiritual attack, because I still believe that sometimes this could be spiritual. You will see a pretty damsel, you will see a very beautiful woman that is married, the husband is taking good care of her. She's looking elegant, you looking gallant. By the time you look like this, she dey come out from hotel. Misuse of Kpekus. Must you misuse it? Pops, are you still here? If you are here, answer. If you are here, text me now so that I will send the video before I forget. All right. If you are here, text me so I can send the video now before I go to bed. Okay, then you say you will test hi now. Test, let me forward it to you before I go to bed. Please. Okay. So my people, that is how it is. Misuse of Kpekus. Let me tell you guys, whether you like it or not, it is even ladies that misuse their private parts more than guys. All right. It is even ladies that misuse their private parts more than guys. Yes. Now them. Men normally supposed to be man, in as much as you're not still supposed to dey misuse your cassava or your magic stick, but na woman own bad pass. Woman own na im wetin worse. In short, na worse, not even bad. Is it like competition now? You will see women that are married, the one with even this misusing, I'm even emphasizing on are the married women. You will see women that are married, they will disguise themselves all in the name of I am married, but they are lesbians. Nowadays, people might not even know lesbian, know that most of them now have their YouTube channels, especially the small girls in Nigeria coming out to do their thing opudentially. Initially, they used to hide it, but now they are doing it opudentially. But you will see the married women. they cannot, they know they cannot come out to do it opudentially. Normally, as a woman that you are, you have friends, just like platonic friends. I'm talking of your same sex, that you have nothing like sexual relationship with. But this time around, now married women, they are lovers that are same married women or single women. We come to their house, they will introduce the so-called friend to their husband that, honey, this is my friend, Felicia, not knowing that this Felicia and the wife are having something in common when it comes to bed matters. Because normally nobody will suspect. Women have women as friends, men have men as friends. But there are some, the real lesbians, that they are doing their own opudentially. They go out, they will be kissing on the streets, caressing and all that. People will know that these ones are really lesbian. But these women to women, now they will be going to hotels, brothel, chalets, to wetin woman and woman dey go do for hotel, for inside room go lodge? What kind of business meeting una dey go do wey una no go fit do for inside house, wey una no go fit do for like restaurant? What kind of business una dey go do for inside chamber of hotel? If not to go and kawashi, two of you will deceive yourself, be telling the husband that this is your friend, and the man now will foolishly believe that this is your friend, that you have nothing in common. I sometimes if I don't even blame hotels that have now started inserting cameras, in as much as they are invading your privacy. But when some kind of waka get kurukere waka, e say because it's business. When some kind of your waka get kurukere waka, make dem dey insert. Make dem dey insert. If you're kind of this thing, do you think that if this late attack at that time, this apartment that they lodge, had it been the Chidinma of a girl, had it been the hotel management suspected one kind of kurukere, whatever, come put small camera for there, do you think that this Chidinma case for linger up till now? By now we for don't know the culprit. We would have known who is behind, whether is she alone, as she not agree talk, as the doctor say she agree talk, but till today we not know the people where she confess. You understand? Had it been the camera is there, though Nigeria is Nigeria, I know that maybe they would have even seized the video clip or buy it or something. But anyhow, somebody for 50 leak am, not be Naija. Somebody for 50 leak am. This Tiwa Savage on it, not be somebody leak am. Not be somebody leak am. You that is a celebrity, people look up to you. Do you know how many persons want to be like you? In as much as that is a bad language, you don't be like people, but you would like try to you admire people that are good, admire people that have made it, admire people that are educated. You understand? But you don't have to be like. Nobody should pray for him or herself to be like somebody. Pray that you should be better than that person. The Chidinma case, not be small thing o. Had it been there is camera now prove now anyhow, even though Nigeria police will take the clip, I believe that somebody will still expose it because we are in a digital world now. Now digital world we dey. Okay, look at this Tiwa Savage owner that came up, we don't die now so. The matter don't die now so. Fine and good, she's divorced. It's only when you have called yourself to God that, yes, I've given my life to Christ, I'm a born again, I don't want to be kawashing until I marry. And that one self, it dey hard. It takes the grace of God, because even Jesus Christ in the Bible was tempted 3 times, let alone human being. We be say we live by the special grace of God. So if Tiwa Savage now that people look up to now should do a thing like that, which that person she even said that is her boyfriend, I don't even think that that person is even her boyfriend. Maybe body do am kirikiri tororo that day that they went to the party and all that, or maybe she was drunk under the influence of alcohol. She do am without a condom. It is not a bad thing for a woman to go with condom. No be say when you dey carry condom up and down as a woman. When I mean woman, I'm not talking about the married ones o, I'm talking about ladies in general. If you know you are not married and you want to like have fun, put condom for your bag because of wetin? STDs, STIs, unwanted pregnancy and all that. No be say you carrying dis thing you want to you are going to your boyfriend's place, you buy condom put for your bag. No be say na you spoil pass o. Or maybe you are not safe and you don't want to do family planning as a wife. You know you are not safe, you don born children. In short, you don born you don born all the whole children wey God talk say you go born, you don even overborn pass. And you know you are not safe, you have soft legs. You know some women have soft legs. Any little thing belle, that's why you see that every year their children are like this, they go dey born. When you know you are not safe and you have this kind of man wey body dey ginger the swagger well that cannot hold himself, when that magic stick don stand gidigba like this, like microphone, use condom. Yes, you can use condom with your husband, it's not a crime. If you are not safe, no be only boyfriend na dem dey use condom with. If you know you don't want to go for family planning because of the side effects, some people are scared to go for family planning, because I know of somebody that told me she is a married person, but she is done with childbirth. She got pregnant, and a married person married woman, she got pregnant and for the husband, and not dey there na wetin she tell me be that. She got married for the husband, but she terminated the pregnancy. Say because wetin dem want to born, they don born reach, they no want make their children suffer. I say but you won't have done that. Instead you would have gone for family planning and all that. She say family planning that she did, e worry her, so she comot am. Okay, when you comot the family planning as e worry you, na God come bless you with this pikin, you don't even know that pikin will be the messiah of your life. And that is the kind of child I always say the checkup, because after you have the last card, you know this normal game we normally play, what? After you have your last card, then you say checkup. Maybe you don't make up your mind that this is my last card, then the mistake own come, which you go take am as a checkup. You went and terminate the pregnancy. Nobody knows whether your husband is even aware of that. But I take what people tells me, I believe what people tells me, that's me. I'm not they do. Then if it is true, let it be to your own cup of tea. If it is not, let it be to your own cup of tea. Because I will not think that a woman will be present. Yes, last card, check out. Last card is the one that you and your partner have decided that is over. All right, you don't want any more, but normally you can be having fun, making your normal love and all that, but your last card, you can decide that we'll have 4 children, irrespective of the sex. 4 is okay for us. Now 2 we want to, now 5 we want, now 10 we want to, now be the last card. Then if the mistake one come, as I said, you take that one as checkup. But this lady now, the mistake one came and she went to abort it, and you are a married woman. Maybe I would do a video on that. If I would do it as a question. Is it proper for a married woman to do abortion for the husband? People they do abortion for boyfriend because they are not married, shame, they don't want to become baby mama, your parents sent you to school, you got pregnant. That one understand. Because our faith, then we don't have this like this born again faith that you say, this thing I want to do is not good. Let me give birth to the baby, take all the criticism, take all the curses, all the shame, bring my baby up as a single baby mama, single-handedly, or whether the guy accepts or not. Some will go for the D&C and terminate the pregnancy. so they can be free, because some of them will say they don't want burden. They never eat belle food and they want to come carry another pikin for hand. But this one now, as a married woman, if I have the strength tomorrow, I will treat it as a question. If it's a married woman that gets pregnant for the husband after you have had your last cat child and you terminate the pregnancy, is it proper, my people? Hello, team. Team is in the building. Team, thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? Hope you are doing great. So, for me, I will say that if a woman that is married is pregnant, after you and your husband have decided that you don't want to have babies and you mistakenly got pregnant for your husband, I will not advise you to terminate that pregnancy. I will not advise you. Okay, that's good. Good to know. I will not advise you to terminate that pregnancy, except maybe you have cheated on that your husband. Because these women of these days, their eyes not done at all at all. They are full of lies and deceit. Some of them now that are keeping lovers outside now and they get pregnant for that lover, they don't know how to come and tell the man, which is their husband. They will now maybe deceive the man that they are pregnant and maybe talk the man into going to terminate the pregnancy. Some of them might not even tell the husband. They will just like, the money is there. They will just go and do it themselves. All right. But some of them that, some families have registered hospital, like family hospital. So before they will do a thing like that, they might want to seek the opinion of the husband. So my people, if you are like that kind of woman, that you have this fertile leg, any little thing you are pregnant, any little thing pregnancy occur, then you play safe. It is not a crime to play safe with your husband. All right? Know your body. I said it before in one of my videos. Study your body very well. Stop misusing your pussy as well as a woman that you are, so that your husband or your future husband can enjoy you. This is what is causing many breakage today in marriages and relationship. You will see a very fine girl. You will see a very pretty girl. You will be admiring the girl. Oh, I want to enter this holy temple. I want to enter this holy temple. By the time you enter the holy temple, my people, that holy temple, not be holy temple again, don't turn to quack temple. And you guys know that guys, they talk well. Guys, they talk. When you see guys like this start to the disgwangwa ladies, you go dey shame for them. Because before I got married, most of my friends are guys, because I prefer guys friends than women, because of our wahala, gossip, jealousy, envy, backbiting and all that. So I prefer my platonic friends are guys, because they will encourage you. The ones where they go push you, make you read your book, not just say be guy. Why I to say guys, so just to talk, push you, go read your book, concentrate as your parents sent you to school, push you to go for prep class, tutorials and all that. Those are the kind of people that we need to follow in life. Then when we are maybe free, we are tired of reading, the ones that are the bad guys there now, that their own is just to come and disgwangwa the fine boys, you will hear them discussing about girls. Say, see, and that way they pass. I don't chop them. Nothing there inside. You say you go dey shame where you go dey hear some kind word. You go dey turn dey like you dey read but your ears still dey where dem dey talk. I don't chop am abeg. Nothing there inside. Is that the kind of life? And you are not married. So why don't you respect the pussy? Why don't you use it responsibly? I am not saying that you should not kawash you, but what I am saying is that don't misuse it. Some people now, all different sizes have entered this their pussy cat pot. All different sizes. Let me tell you guys, in as much as God made woman in a special way, that when the cassava enters the woman's pussy, then after a while it comes back to normal, or after childbirth it comes back to normal. Dat one na big lie. Na big lie. It's like when a woman is still a virgin. A virgin is a virgin. A virgin is a virgin. You know say dis person is a virgin. Na women virgin na you go fit know than men virgin, because you might not know when a man is a virgin, but when a girl is a virgin and you want to have her, you will know that she is a virgin. Alright, so that is for that one. So women's pussy pot, they are like rubber ring. This rubber ring we use to pack our hair with. There is how you will pack the rubber ring on your hair when you made a big hair. Just try this experiment. Get a rubber ring, a new one. Just use it, then keep using it. Keep using it. You will see that it will be expanding. It's not as how it used to be before. It will be expanding until you expand too much, it will come cut. That is how the woman's pussy pot is. When you too much abuse it, you are using different sizes. You use big one, jingolo, everything, thinking that it will go to normal. You go sit down for total, you go do this, or you know how to pet am. You dey lie. You dey lie. That is why you see that after childbirth, as an African woman that we are, our mothers will say, come and sit in lukewarm water. Even the doctors and nurses, they will tell us, put Dettol, use salt, sit in lukewarm water so that you go still gather, get your body back. Okay? So that your husband can enjoy you again. So if you keep misusing your body, using different digs here and there, and you are thinking tomorrow you now get your Mr. Right that have the medium size of contours, or that have the small one that looks like banana, you think that man will get feeling. Na lie. He will not get feeling. Then you yourself now, you will now be insulting the poor man. By the time you have misused yourself, you have misused the pussy for everywhere, you will start insulting the man that it's not good in bed. You did not, it doesn't satisfy you. It's not that one, and it is you. Why are you laughing? But that's the truth now. Everything women will put on their men, that it's not satisfying you. That is the reason I went to Cheeto. It is you. When you have misused and disgwangwa yourself when you were in college, when you were in university, you know they stay for house every night party. They know you for disgwangwa association. Then the innocent man, sometimes if all these guys are innocent, maybe relationship they have even kept before they met you might not even be up to 10. But your people wey don enter your jingolo don reach like 50. Wey don enter your pussy pot, sorry, don reach like 50. Then the poor man now go come dey suffer. I don't think that no matter how man wire reach, in tontos dey small o. The only thing I know is that the sperm, especially if you are not eating well, if you are not taking good medications, vitamins and all that, your sperm go come dey reduce, your sperm count go dey come down small small. Abi how will I even put it? That is if you dey disgwangwa women every day, because there are some kind of people like that, like all these people acting all this porn movie now, that That is their job anyways. That they go come now. The next this they don't go meet another one, they will come. You see, if you are looking at those kind of program, you will see that after some time the sperm that is coming out will not be as much as it used to be. I've not really seen that any man that's kawashi all the time in tontos go small, but women that is kawashing all the time, all the time, all the time, because Kpekus is like elastic. That is why you see that as big as a baby, as big as a baby, this Almighty God is great, as big as a human baby, full baby, no matter how big the baby is, it can come out from a woman's pussy. Woman's pussy, I always use this illustration with the snake. If a snake want to swallow the prey, if you see how that small mouth of a snake will expand, it will baffle you that what? Do you know a snake can swallow a full-grown human being? Go swallow and finish. I'm talking about very big snakes, so not baby snakes. If snake dey very very hungry and is looking for a prey, eventually get the prey, whether human being or an animal, that in small mouth when in tongue dey come out blah 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 go expand like another thing. Na so woman body be. Okay, so why will you misuse your body? At the end of the day, you punish your husband. Then when you start misbehaving, you start cheating, you will not tell the man that his tontos is too small for you. You will not tell the man that it's not satisfying you, you are not having feelings. Whereas now you cause am. Alright? Now you cause am. So my people, guys, thank you for the thumbs up. My thumbs up is increasing, even though I'm not seeing people that are giving me. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Pops, thank you for coming in. Tin, also thanks for coming in. So that is how it is. We should be very, very careful with our tongue because there is power of life and death in our tongue. And we should also be very careful with the kind of pranks or jokes that we talk. Not be everything person go do because of say people dey do. Some will say that is challenge. Alright, though she did not say her own is challenge oh, but as at that, not every challenge people will do. Look at that TikTok girl now that did challenge, that she say she dey challenge confraternity. At the end of the day, they brutalize her, but thank God, which have also made the video, she have come out to testify and all that, what she went through. At least that one now don teach her big lesson and has also put a stigma on her. But I thank God for her life that she did not really go into depression of attempting to commit suicide because her naked pictures dey everywhere. You and I knows that they say internet doesn't forget. As far they don't post am, they don't post am. Even though they relocate her, like the video I talked about, that is what she needs now to heal that wound. She's not supposed to be in the country. That Good Samaritans, non-governmental organization should help her and take her abroad so that she can outgrow that whatever, because it have really, really eaten her emotionally, mentally, psychologically, and everything about her. So she's not supposed to be in that country, in as much as her mouth, her tongue, this her tongue, now put her for trouble. Okay, that one for good well, so that she will go get herself. But even though she travels abroad, I know that the video too is in abroad, but it will not be as bad as the stigmatization in Nigeria, or the stigma in Nigeria. Yes, I do as well, my dear. I really, really do. I could not, because even the naked video whereby they said all her Kpekus, all the okripoto, they said they have okripoto, she have okripoto. I could not even watch it because I don't have heart. I can say some kind of raw words because that is how I am. I like teaching. but I cannot have the mind to watch. If not, I got the video. Okay, I got the naked video of her whereby they said you need to see her body. She's even a very very dirty girl, that she have okripoto at all her laps and all that. That with that kind of okripoto, boyfriend is still sleeping with her. That she did not take care of herself at all at all. And thank God, because sometimes I always say something that something happens for something to happen. Thank God that in as much as I'm not, I will not say that personal hygiene is not good. Oh, I did not say so. That personal hygiene is not good. So people will not come and chop me tomorrow. But sometimes we don't need to question God, because with all those okripoto and sweetie that they said is in her laps and her Kpekus area and her nyash and all that, do you think that if this girl is a very clean slay queen, very, very clean, do you think those guys won't have taken advantage of her? That was why they were saying, calling her dirty, see this dirty thing. Maybe they wanted to even kawashi her, they wanted to rape her, nobody knows. So by the time they offload everything and make they enter the pussy pot, they now saw all those craw, 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 craw. And all those kind of people that are doing all those things, they know they use condom. Oh. They know they use CD, direct entry. Some of them say even get infection, they won't infect you. So maybe with what they saw, all those grease in her in between legs, maybe that was why they did not disgwangwa her. I strongly believe that if this girl is a clean, pure, clean girl, because the boys, even before the video started circulating, the naked videos, it was from the boys I heard that say, look, she even dirty. Say you dirty, see your Kpekus, say you dirty. It was from the boys' mouth I heard before I now got the real video of her when they really open to say, open and make we see. And really she, she's under duress and they beat her now. So she had to open it and they started videoing the Kpekus for us to see. I could not watch it, but I was told, because I don't have the mind. Make e no come, na so I go come dey think and sleep as if say I know am. You come dey dream for night. So my people, make we dey careful oo, because na internet world we dey, so internet age. Anything that is out there on the internet is there. Internet doesn't forget, no matter how long. No matter how long. Look at this story I told you guys about now. That happened how many years ago? But I think she did the video about a year ago or so. Abi how many? Abi 7 months. I can't remember, that I saw on the video there. All right, it's still there. It's still there. Even though people criticize, a lot of people criticize, but she have gotten herself. She's now back on her feet again. But this should be an eye opener to people. And I still thank God for her life, that it did not happen in Nigeria, because not be this one wey dem dey talk. So say una go you go play prank that same day, now the prank now come turn to reality. So guys, I'm going now. I thank you guys for coming in. Take care of yourself till we see, or you see me again, God willing. Goodbye for now. So Pops, I'm expecting your chat so that I can send you the video before I go to sleep. Good night. I'm just getting the messages on my WhatsApp. I can open them one after the other now. All right, guys, thanks for coming. Goodbye.